Hi. So I don't know if I'll post this even, but I've learned from experience when my brother died that I heal better with you than without you. So this isn't a daily, this is just the only way I know to focus and bring myself on track, to make some sense out of things. Otherwise I just get angry at spirit, and that's not good for me or any of us. So they're going for me throughout there, so maybe they think it's too early, I don't know. We'll see what they say. I'm not expecting to see my mum, but I might do. Or Tony might come in to bring a message. My mum is the magician. Tony is temperance. So for those of you who haven't watched before, I have birth cards. I've been doing it years and I've never seen anybody else do it. Maybe there will be now. But we all have a card that we're born with. We only have 22 major arcanas in the deck, so some of them cover more than one. So we have 30, up to 31 days in a month. So my mum's was the magician, because it's 1 and 28. And now Tony's was temperance, because it was the 14th. So there we go, let's see. We've got communication, and hope. So we've got family, Cancer, 4th house, home and family life. And we've got Neptune. So if you're clever with my reads, you could get probably 3 reads out of this. The one that I tell you, and then looking for the information that I give you. It be it numbers, numerology, astrology, or myth and legend. All that comes into play. This could be a 2-part, because I'm just going to keep ranting to try and focus my energy. And you help me do that. So 3rd house is Gemini. It could be your chart or the current chart would help, because whatever you've got in your 3rd house, it could be important. Wherever you've got Cancer in your chart, wherever you've got Neptune in your chart, focus on those places. It could be that if you have Neptune in Cancer, or you have Cancer in your 3rd house, that could be even more important. So find your chart. There's lots of free sites. I've told you how to do it before. I think the one I use is Astromix. So having said that, we're just going to find a card, because this isn't a daily. That's why I've got the calendar to 0. This is a random, whatever they want us to know, read. And I'm sorry that I didn't do a new moon read on Tuesday, but my mum was. Yeah. So there we go. That's not right. See what I said about focusing? We've got to find the card. So it's a card that comes out. Now we have it. Decisions, choices, you choose. So Mercury retrograde. I'm sure Elaine said we'll come out of that in the shadow period. So let's see what it has to say. It's about emotional, financial, spiritual blackmail. It's about being stuck between a rock and a hard place. It's about being in denial. It's about being protecting others, and it's about not sure of your facts. So get sure of your facts. A decision, 2 weeks. I know that 2 weeks it'll be about the time of the funeral for my mum, because we can't have it till after the November the 6th. So then they talked about November the 6th in all the reads, didn't they? So that's important. If you look back, they did tell me that she was passing, but I don't like to make it about me, because usually it isn't about me. They don't give me energy of my own. It's about you. But it does include all of us, so I'm in there too. So, probably not making a blind bit of sense, but we'll see. So, because I was rabbiting, there it is in the first part. So this is urgent. This is what they want us to know. Okay? It's in the first part. We don't do that for no reason. So I did do right to pick the cards up. I haven't got a song, but I will try and write up the one that I didn't do. So that card wanted to come out anyway. If you notice, that was the one that I put down first. So it's Spirit can give you fair winds, but you must hoist your own sail. So Spirit breaks you open because you must stay open. They want you to be open to receive love, to receive what's meant for you. You have to get off the fence, stop trying to do everything by yourself, stop trying to do it alone. You can't keep juggling. You have to pick a side. It is a Libra energy. So we've got 4 months and 2 years. We've got Aries. He protects and serves success. This is a beneficial man of importance in your life. 4 or 31. But above all, it's an Aries of any gender. That's for protection, and that's for success. At the minute, I don't think that we've got any leaders that are worthy of this, apart from maybe Poland and America. Because it's not about him. This is also the fire in your belly, the impetus to move forwards, to do what's right. It's fathers, bosses, government officials, the main man in your life. There's the decision. Someone here does not have the moral high ground and hasn't for the last 7 days at least. There is lies, deceit, somebody selling the soul to the devil for material gain. The name Mark and Diane, number 5 or 23, Simon, Peter, 3 things that we're not going to like: lost keys, teachers, schools, indoctrination, religious beliefs, what you were taught to believe, loss of faith, a loss of your voice, unable to or unwilling to speak your truth. This is an inheritance or a happy retirement through loyalty and a homecoming where someone will receive you, because a home is not a home without fire in the hearth, food on the table and a welcome at the door. 9 days, you're welcomed home. Someone is being welcomed home, possibly by the Father. That I would like to know that is true. This is also an ending to a marriage or a friendship. So there could have been a divorce. And my mum and dad were divorced. So for me, that's the way it links in. For you, it could be that you are a teacher and that you've lost faith in your position, but your boss thinks you're a brilliant teacher. Whatever this is, they may give you a pay rise and things might get easier. You aren't battling anymore. You're not wasting your time, energy or breath on something that's not worth it. You're going to come home to who you truly are. But someone here has to be open to this. There it is again. So they've given us everything we need to know in the story. So for me, That's telling me that mum is home and she's with her dad, my dad, whatever. The people that protect. So we can't be blackmailed emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically, or financially anymore. We've made our decision. And when we do, everything changes. We'll be blessed 3 times. Again, Mark, Diane, 5 and 23. A rebirth or a baptism, maybe a baptism of fire, because he's a fire sign. It is Taurus. So speak your truth. What you believe in, not what others believe in. Find your faith, find your religion, make your choice. Spiritual key. Because there is someone here that has done things behind your back that you're not aware of. Lies, deceit and theft. They may still be doing it. Taking credit for what you've done, stealing credit, and that includes credit cards. But Spirit are given as a gift of a new beginning, should we choose to accept it. We plant that seed and we nurture it and it will grow. It could be a new home, a new life, a proposal, a new business, whatever it is, it will grow within a year. 1 year. Have courage, stay strong. Leo energy, 8 or 26. Ian, David, Penny, power struggles no longer affect you. Go with your heart and ramrod straight back. Look the world in the eye. So courage and strength. Go with your heart, 8 or 26. A passing, a death. There it is. What doesn't kill us makes us stronger. It was an end to pain, physical and emotional. It may have brought us to our needs, but this is an ending. It's the only card in the deck that means an actual death. It is over. What's done is done. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. Enough is enough. 10 weeks. We are not going to walk around on eggshells anymore or sacrifice ourselves for other people's happiness. We're going to stand on our own 2 feet and learn to say no. Neptune energy. Pisces. The number 12. Positive energy. Paul. But there is no action being taken today. Not today. Either we're unwilling or unable today to do that. We've lost the passion. And remember, we do have enemies, but those enemies may well be ourselves, the enemy within. Gemini energy, 3rd house. Because if you look at the picture, depending on how you look at it, either the person outside is the threat or the person inside is, because he too has a sword, and that could be a malevolent grin that he's giving because he knows he has the child hostage, exactly as the 2 of Swords is. So you have to make a decision. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. So do what's right for you, put your boundaries in place and then say no. So have faith in yourself more than anything else. Your faith may be different to others, but you must stand in it. Be strong and have courage. Richard the Lionheart. Battling your inner and outer demons. There he is again. Don't be the martyr. Don't play the martyr. Don't be a victim. Don't let people walk all over you. Again, the lost key. You've lost the keys. 19. Something is coming to light. Travel, children, exposure. Someone or something is being exposed. Hopefully these underhand dealings. The 19. Again, a Leo energy. Yeah, something is over. Coming to an end. We've got 2 10s now. And that also make a 10, 9 and 1. So, emotionally, something has come to an end. The family unit or dynamics has changed. 10 months. October is the 10th month. But we're not walking away. We're not forgetting. The name Daisy and Lily will be important. We have mountains to climb. There will be a celebration. It doesn't have to be a birthday. It can be a celebration of life. The home. The parental home. Home is where the heart is, and that's what we have there. The homecoming. There it is. Coming home to who you truly are, to who you was before the world jaded you. It is a happy celebration or a new home. Some of you will be moving house. The foundations will be strong this time. But not if you don't stand on your own 2 feet. There is a codependent situation here that has to end. It could be a friendship, it could be a marriage, it could be a job or career if you're in religion or schooling. But it has to end. 9 years. The King of Swords, you are protected. Archangel Michael, so the name Michael. Good advice from someone in a profession, either doctors, priests or lawyers. Libra energy. Put the effort in and you will be rewarded. A tattoo, possibly, for a loved one. But above all, it's don't burn yourself out. Don't burn the candle at both ends. Because nothing's worth that. But it is about material things. So put the effort in, but don't exhaust yourself. Because you may lose that gift if you do. The gift. The door is closed to you right now. It's time for rest. Not this year, possibly next. Something prospers within a year, but you must nurture it. If you don't nurture it, it will fail. So, 3rd house then, communications. Gemini energy, hands, arms, shoulders, school days, yellow. Communications, siblings, short journeys, learning, which is there. Immediate environment, your neighbours and your manner of speech, the way you speak to people. It's about your self-expression. The 3rd house also is of siblings. The sun is in the 3rd house. The sibling in question may be the child who shines in the family. Whereas if the moon is there, the sibling suggests empathy or sibling who acts as a surrogate parent. Saturn, which is this also, points to siblings who act, Saturn is the sibling that acts as a parent. Keeping discipline in the family or siblings who is carrying or has become a burden. Also, Chiron would be the wounded sibling. So the Taurus, the person of faith. Chiron would be the carrier of the family's pain. Mercury, which we've got in the 3rd house, indicates talkative, companionable sibling, but Neptune is more elusive, and that what we've got is the elusive Neptune. Mars can signal sibling rivalry, and Venus suggests a deep love between siblings. Pluto may indicate a sibling who holds power, and Uranus usually refers to the family rebel. So, we have Neptune in Cancer. Very watery, a lot of emotions. And because of the orbit, I'm going to have to look this up because it feels like we've come into this now, which means Neptune won't reach these signs until far in the future. Neptune in Aries, Taurus, Gemini and Cancer are not included. So, she is 16, Ceridon. Somebody's stirring the pot. Okay. You shouldn't leave other people to do your work. Simple as that. And then take the credit for it. This is about transformation through knowledge and magic. Esoterics. So Ceridon, 16. She's known as the shape-shifting underworld goddess. She is said to stir her cauldron, making a herbal magic brews, and legend tells of Gwion, a boy left in charge to stir the cauldron's potion, who accidentally splashed it. He sucked the 3 dots off his thumb, and from this position he was bestowed knowledge, magic, and the goddess's shape-shifting skills. Ceridon was very angry and chased Gwion, and they both shape-shifted into many manner of animals to escape, until eventually Gwion was eaten by Ceridon, but his life force merged with hers, and she became pregnant with his essence. Ceridon could not bear to keep him, but he was a beautiful child, so she bundled him off and set him upon the water, where he was later found and adopted. It is said that he grew up to be the famous Taliesin. On drawing this card, a transformation is taking place, if you are not already beginning one. First, it is necessary to gather the correct ingredients and place them in your mixing pot, being careful to ensure everything is in place, and that includes the astrology. Transformation can be welcome and sometimes not, but one thing remains certain: you will never be the same afterwards. And this is usually a good thing, no matter how you might perceive it at the time. Just as the story of shapeshifting goes, so too is it important to shapeshift or be adaptable to every different situation. What in your life can you apply this to? Where do you need to adapt or adopt a different way of being? Look at each situation and decide what qualities you need to navigate your way through. It's about thinking and doing things differently in order to obtain a different outcome. Navigate. What magic will you put into that cauldron? Ceridon is also known as the moon goddess, another significant sign of cycles and change. Everything is in a state of flux. The only constant in life is change. A time to roll with the flow. Look at yourself, your life, and see what needs to change. Needs to move, needs to grow. Let it in. Don't resist. This is the gift of change. What are you ready to create? So don't reject this gift. And take a break. Life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Relax. So, more time then. And I'm sorry to leave you hanging, but when they say they know, take a break. Number 82. You could have been born in 1982. So, a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. It's okay to take a break. It's time to enjoy your creations. To take a moment from your busy schedule. It's all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, so there's Jack. To appreciate and acknowledge all that you have created and achieved, released or experienced before you begin the next chapter. To be in the moment and enjoy where you are. To take a breath and regather your mind, body and spirit. To recalibrate, appreciate and celebrate. what you really want to experience next. If you take a moment, you are not going to miss out. Perhaps you've just completed a big project, manifested something significant in your life, released an old way of being, or just been burning the candle at both ends. What did I say? Now is the time to take some time out before you rush on to the next thing. You did it. Enjoy yourself. Recalibrate. Go on vacation. Book a massage. Take long walks in nature. Go away for a rejuvenating weekend to recharge and replenish. Take a break. Take a breath. Finally, the moth. Number 13, which in the tower is the death card. Staying in our comfort zone for a little while. The moth and the eucalyptus, an ending. They're saying this isn't an ending, it's just a fresh start. It's wiping the slate clean to begin again. The moth, 13. So when you see the moths about tonight, maybe, that could be spirit coming to speak. This is the number 13 for a reason. It mirrors the meaning of the death card in the traditional tarot deck. The death card rarely indicates literal death, but we do have the death card there, so it could be. But rather marks the ending of some kind and provides us with the knowledge and power to let go. There's your power, the control. The moth shows here is the death's head hawk moth, named for the unique skull-like markings on its back. The death head is nocturnal, and like all moths, it flies towards the light. Somebody maybe, like I said, passing or just past and moving to the light. Eucalyptus is a symbol of protection, and we are protected through this, both there and by Archangel Michael, the greatest warrior that ever is. As the oils from this plant can be used to guard against and soothe a variety of ailments. Your resistance to change is preventing you from embracing your full potential. It's okay to let go and move forward. As painful as it may be at first, loosening your grip on the past will open the door to transformation. How can you be more accepting to change? The card they wanted us to have in the beginning, the Four of Cups, being open and accepting what is. Where's it gone? There. Fair winds, hoist your own sail. What tools do you have that might help you feel safe and protected when a change occurs in your life? For me, a very, very important read. I hope for you too. Speak soon. Bye-bye.